The most dangerous thing we will face in the future is the lack of energy with the absence of scientific knowledge of what is really happening. The world's fuel is declining, the conflicts around it are growing, the global economy is deteriorating, and apathy is the case for most of us. It is a frightening scenario for everyone who thinks about it deeply and understands its causes and the dimensions of its tragic possibilities. This is the greatest danger. It is a danger that will lead the world to disaster in a few years, starting with a lack of food and ending with energy that is the backbone of life now. Then conflicts and conspiracies begin and increase more for survival and control. And peoples will be defeated with or without wars. And the victims may be more than the victims of the world wars combined. That makes this possible scenario even more dangerous is that there is a group that believes that it possesses the ultimate, eternal truth. Others are only concerned with their own interests because of fanaticism and the pursuit of power. To achieve control and for monopolistic goals without realizing the importance of human life. And this with the absence of the scientific knowledge necessary to acquire the ability to read the future and prepare for it and what they will face as a result of this. They are undoubtedly part of the world and its conflicts and problems to come that appeared. It is a question to be or not to be. Time is slipping from our hands and we may not be able to catch it before disaster strikes. Therefore, the study of energy sciences and their applications should be the main concern now. Especially among the future generations and those looking for solutions and providing energy alternatives for all. Without complication or concealment. It is the best solution aimed at solving the problem of the upcoming energy shortage. We aim to introduce all energy sciences and its uses since the dawn of human history until now. And the factors that accompanied it until it became the main driver of all aspects of life due to its importance. And this is before talking about how to face the challenges of the expected future. And how to start finding solutions to the expected future energy shortage. The upcoming video series also deal, in order, with the problems that accompanied the emergence and development of internal combustion machines that relied solely on petroleum oil as fuel, and the consequences that led to wars and colonial plots to control energy sources by granting or preventing them, as we see. We will also address the predicament of global warming caused by burning oil, coal and gas and its effects for energy. Thus we can pave the way for the post-petroleum era by using the different types of energy available around us. Then how will traditional engines, not electric, propulsion engines withstand these new types of fuels for power and to avoid problems with internal friction, high temperatures, heating speed, heat pressure and collision and knock inside the engines? And how to improve the octane of these types of fuels and the updated and appropriate calorific value resulting from combustion to suit all engines to obtain long-term kinetic energy for normal and giant engines to operate efficiently without problems. And how to obtain new liquefied fuel suitable for compression by LPG for engines that run on new gases instead of propane pressure to correct torque and other dialogues about new solutions. Of course, the energy of continuous motion will produce other types of energy that we need. We also assure that if the challenges are overcome, we will be able first and foremost to store the abundant and inexhaustible solar energy available in the form of permanent fuel and as a kind of clean, cheap, and sustainable energy. And fuel tanks that are not flammable or explosive from metal hydride batteries, as well as other tanks that are developed in the correct ways to be used all the time and not only during the day. And also to move to the era of hydrogen fuel produced by abundant solar energy in various regions and other types of other energy. Why that will be mentioned in detail in chapters 4 and 5. And how will we use the kinds of energy that are available around us instead of fighting over what we know about traditional energies only? Be confident there are other types of energy available around us, but we don't use it enough. The study of the physical sciences, their mathematical calculations, and important discoveries and inventions, through their historical development first. And the ways of thinking followed by the thinkers, discoverers and inventors who contributed to the making of human civilization before us, will undoubtedly deepen the concept of scientific research and the method of creative thinking that led to the emergence of those wonderful discoveries and inventions that we enjoy now. And this talk about previous discoveries was not reported at length and with explanation and sequential steps, except to know how what could come after it if we follow the same ways of thinking, persistence, and research. That is why we invite all those interested in the energy problems that we will face in the future to follow the upcoming blogs and videos clips from those interested in the field. We will start with a brief overview of the beginning of human use of energy until it was discovered, used, and developed from the beginning until now. Then after this development, which must be another new development, there is a development inevitably coming, and we will mention an explanation of the sections of the series of its chapters in order. Then we get to talk about each section in detail. And then the solutions available to us in detail as well. And how to get. And this is in the rest of the sections one by one. A miracle is what the mind cannot comprehend. If it is understood, it is no longer a miracle. Follow us.